Hi everyone, Shauna with Rescued Relics. In case you haven't been to my channel before, I buy and sell things on eBay, hopefully for a profit. Sometimes I just want to rehome things because they're awesome. But if you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. And I hope you would consider liking and subscribing. And, there more? I don't think so. So a while back, I got a message through eBay and a buyer called me a scammer. And when I first read the message, I was like, wow, that is harsh. And my initial reaction, of course, was to just block the buyer. I'm like, dang, I don't want to deal with that. But then I thought about it and I reread it and I was like, wow, they must really want this item. So what I did was I went in and I looked at sellers' reviews of the buyer, you know, to see if they're a difficult person or what the deal is. And they got good reviews. And so I was like, let me think about that. And I put a buy now price. And then I also put a, it's called, I don't remember, the least amount you'll take, right? The lowest offer. And it was different. And I was like, oh, okay. So they probably did try to make that offer. And I have it automatically decline if it's less than a certain amount. But of course, it'll be less if it's on sale. So I thought, well, okay. They just really must want it. I'm going to make them the offer. And believe it or not, they bought it. And then they gave me a great review. So, you know, I think the moral of the story is just think about maybe how the buyer is feeling. Maybe they were just frustrated at the time. And if you try and work with them, then everything will work out. At least in this case it did. But yeah, it really threw me for a loop when I first read it. And it was kind of one of those where you're, you know, your stomach is in your throat and you're like, oh my gosh, no. What the world is happening? But anyway, yeah, so that's my story about being called a scammer.
So here's the actual transaction. I'm reporting you for fraud. You posted an ad showing this for $3 and then $4.20, which you both declined. I took a picture of the $4.20 ad. Scammer. I wrote back, I'm sorry if your offer was declined. Sometimes if the minimum is below a set amount, it may automatically do it. I'm sending you an offer of $3 now if you still want them. The buyer paid, and they wrote a good review, good customer service, packed well. And in the end, we made a total of $5.35. So, was it worth all the hassle? I don't know, but it was worth the lesson. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this and hope you consider subscribing. Until next time, happy treasure hunting.